Everyone wants to become rich. Almost everyone dreams about financial freedom, a beautiful house, the ability to travel anywhere, the freedom to wake up without worrying about bills, the confidence to say no to a job you hate. But then reality hits. You look at your paycheck. You see the same numbers every month, and a thought quietly enters your mind. People like me will never become rich. That thought has destroyed more dreams than low income ever could. Because the biggest obstacle between you and wealth isn't your salary. It's your belief that your salary decides your future. Think about this. If a high salary automatically created wealth, then every doctor would be rich. Every lawyer would be wealthy. Every professional athlete would retire with millions. But that's not what happens. Every year, people earning over $100,000 file for bankruptcy. Every year, lottery winners lose everything. Every year, celebrities go broke. How is that possible? Because income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep, and freedom comes from what you own, not from what you spend. Most people spend their lives chasing a bigger paycheck. Very few spend their lives learning how money actually works. That's why a person making $45,000 can quietly become a millionaire, while someone earning $250,000 can remain trapped in debt. The difference isn't luck, it's behavior. Let's imagine two people. Both graduate from college. Both get jobs paying exactly the same salary. The first person decides they deserve the best immediately. A brand new car, the newest iPhone, luxury sneakers, expensive vacations, weekend shopping trips, credit card payments, monthly subscriptions they barely use. Every raise they receive becomes another excuse to spend more. Years pass. Their salary doubles, but so do their expenses. They're still waiting for the day they finally feel rich. That day never comes. Now look at the second person. Same salary, same city, same opportunities, but different decisions. They buy a reliable used car. Cook more meals at home. Avoid unnecessary debt. Invest automatically every month. Read books about money. Learn valuable skills after work. Build a small side income. At first, nobody notices. Their life even looks boring. Friends laugh because they don't show off. People assume they're struggling. But 10 years later, everything changes. One person owns expensive things. The other owns financial freedom. Here's something schools rarely teach. Looking rich is expensive. Being rich is quiet. Real wealth usually doesn't scream, it whispers. The wealthiest people often wear simple clothes, drive practical cars, avoid unnecessary attention. They understand something that most people never learn. Money is a tool, not a trophy. The moment you start treating money like a tool, your entire life changes. Every dollar becomes an employee. Every investment becomes another worker earning money for you. Imagine hiring one employee, then another, then another. Eventually, those employees work while you sleep. That's exactly what investing does. This is why wealthy people become wealthier. Their money never stops working. Meanwhile, most people spend every dollar they earn, which means every Monday they have to start from zero again. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest lies on social media. Get rich fast. If someone promises you instant wealth, run. Real wealth is usually slow, boring, consistent, almost invisible. Nobody films themselves saying no to expensive purchases. Nobody uploads videos showing years of patient investing. Nobody celebrates making the same disciplined decision hundreds of times. But that's exactly how wealth is built. Not overnight, over years. There's something incredibly powerful called compound growth. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest one of the greatest forces in the world. Whether or not he actually said those exact words, the idea is still true. Imagine planting a tiny tree. The first year, it barely grows. The second year, still small. The third year, nothing impressive. Many people quit because they don't see results. But the person who keeps watering the tree eventually sits in its shade. Wealth works the same way. Your first investment won't change your life. Your 10th probably won't either. But after years of consistency, the growth becomes unbelievable. Time rewards patience. Now here's another truth. Saving money alone won't make you rich. It protects you. Investing grows you. And increasing your skills accelerates everything. Think of your salary as a reflection of the value you currently provide. Want to earn more? Become more valuable. Learn sales. Learn communication. Learn leadership. Learn technology. Learn AI. Learn marketing. Learn negotiation. Learn public speaking. Learn how businesses solve problems. Companies don't pay based on effort. They pay based on value. The more problems you can solve, the more opportunities you'll attract. Never stop learning, because your greatest investment isn't the stock market, it's yourself. Nobody can take away knowledge, nobody can steal your skills, and no recession can erase your ability to solve problems. There's another dangerous habit keeping people poor. Lifestyle inflation. You finally get a raise. Instead of investing it, you upgrade your lifestyle. Bigger apartment, more expensive restaurants, luxury brands, a newer car. Soon, you're making more money than ever, yet somehow, you still feel broke. That's the trap. Most people don't become richer. They simply become more expensive. Don't let your lifestyle grow faster than your income. Instead, let your investments grow faster than your spending. Now ask yourself this question. If you lost your job tomorrow, how many months could you survive? 1? 2? None? That answer reveals something important. Financial freedom isn't measured by income, it's measured by time. How much time can your money buy you? That's why building an emergency fund matters. Not because it's exciting, but because it gives you choices, and choices create freedom. Let's talk about side income. Depending on one paycheck is risky. Imagine trying to balance on one leg. That's exactly what relying on one income source feels like. Now imagine standing on 3 strong legs. That's multiple income streams. It could be freelancing, content creation, investing, selling digital products, online services, tutoring, consulting, affiliate marketing. You don't need 10 income streams tomorrow. Start with 1, then improve it, then let it grow. Small beginnings often create extraordinary endings. Here's another lesson. Stop comparing yourself to people online. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know their debt. You don't know their stress. You don't know what they're sacrificing. Comparison steals focus, and focus builds wealth. Spend less time watching other people's lives. Spend more time building your own. Because every hour spent scrolling is an hour not spent improving. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn new skills, exercise, build discipline. Your habits determine your future far more than your salary ever will. Remember this, success isn't one giant decision. It's thousands of tiny decisions repeated consistently. Every meal cooked at home, every unnecessary purchase avoided, every book finished, every investment made, every hour spent learning instead of complaining. These choices seem small today, but they become massive over time. Most people underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years because they overestimate what can happen in 1 month. Stay patient, stay disciplined, stay focused. There will be moments when you feel like nothing is changing. Keep going. There will be moments when investing feels pointless. Keep going. There will be moments when everyone around you spends more than you. Keep going. Because one day, the results will speak louder than your excuses ever will. One day, you'll wake up without financial anxiety. One day, you'll realize your investments earn money while you sleep. One day, you'll have choices most people never get. Not because you were lucky, not because you won the lottery, not because someone gave you money, but because years earlier, when everyone else chased appearances, you chose progress. When everyone else wanted shortcuts, you chose discipline. When everyone else waited for a higher salary, you started building wealth with the salary you already had. Never forget this. Your paycheck may determine where you start, but your daily decisions determine where you finish. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need a miracle. You need patience. You need consistency. You need discipline. And most importantly, you need to believe that your future is bigger than your current paycheck. Because becoming rich on a low salary isn't impossible. It's simply uncommon. Not because it's difficult to understand, but because very few people are willing to stay consistent long enough to experience the reward. The question isn't whether a low salary can make you rich. The real question is, will you make the decisions that allow it to happen? Your future is waiting, and every decision you make today is writing the story you'll live